Sheila de Tanserville. I'd sensed from the start that some dark mystery lay behind that cold countenance. Following the demise of the Council and Conclave, there was no one left to keep the mages in line. But regicide? Why? What was this all about? It seemed these questions would be answered at Loch Muin, an ancient city amidst mountains, the remnants of the civilization of the Vrans, whose dusk had come long ago. And you would be right to ask, why did you not set out for Loch Muin, Master Dandelion? Vergen was free. Yet what is freedom without its awareness? It might too easily pass from hand to hand were a nation to lack individuals capable of pointing the way. I remained in the Palantir Valley. That is the task fate seemed to assign me, to safeguard freedom as it budded and bloomed. Who knows, I may yet prove freedom's bard. Yet forever feeling a vast, shared responsibility for the fate of the North, I dispatched to Loch Muin my faithful and capable friend, Geralt of Rivia. Have I mentioned his disdain for politics? Well, it was at Loch Muin where he could finally give vent to it.
Even gesehen?
Asira varanheid.
Me voltocht en geheerd wen. Me vertrouwen het een bellengrek.
Visse dein ib kiezeret. Net en verbtene. Het en krisa. Do you know what this is?
I know.
Who it is?
Triss Marigold. Until recently advisor to King Foltest. Artifact compression. A complicated spell.
Is she alive?
Her life processes are on hold, but it is reversible. Though, very difficult.
You created a portal between Loch Muin and Nilfgaard. You should manage the figurine.
Stand back. I cannot be sure how her body will react to decompression.
No pentagrams, candles, spilled blood.
It figures you'd know little about magic, Ambassador. It matters not.
We need her alive, Asira. Make sure her body survives decompression well.
I'll do what I can, but she will be disoriented for some time.
Okay. Oh, you just chuck it into water? Alright. Doesn't seem that complicated. It's interesting. When Roachicide, you didn't really get to see what the Nilfgaardians were up to. It's like Roachicide, you see the flat story, you see how everything happens, and then on Iorveth's side, you see what was happening underneath. It's kind of neat. I like it.
What is your name? Oh! Tell me your name. Triss!
Visse getocht gedein. Visse esped eb wovret. Dartocht eb nedling derien. Mehen eveneens eb turin. Me puft en alverdeg.
Oh! Alright.
Marigold. Your name is Triss Marigold.
Alright. The Nilfgaardians have Triss. And we are still with Iorveth? Yup.
I recognize this valley. This path leads to the city gates. We're almost there.
Harpy tracks everywhere. When were you here last? Shit, you stink.
Harpies just like die. These ones are stronger than the harpies in the previous act. Like, I can tell. Oh, no, they're not. I took out the wrong sword. Typical. They're actually like the same as the harpies in the previous act. Okay. Nice. Okay, Iorveth, you with me? There we go. Not interested in harpy droppings right now. I am interested in what's over here though. There's more harpies. Oh, that's big harpy. We done? I think so. I kind of want the loot.
King, you're wasting time.
So what's this way then? Is this just a nice view of Loch Muin? Alright, yeah. You can see right over the edge here. Neat. Ah, there we go. We got our loot. I gotta say, it looks pretty menacing with the dark mode thing around it. You can stop looking now. Okay.
These mountains have witnessed the fall of two civilizations. First that of the Vrans, then of ours, the Ancient.
They may be about to witness the fall of a third. Did the elves conquer the Vrans?
Find out about the elves' history in a second after we fight some harpies, okay? Yeah. Right. There we go. So Iorveth, we're saying about the
disease
elves?
did, and the climate. Long ago, the sources of the Pontard did not freeze over and flowed all year. Flowers still bloomed on these slopes in Velen.
Alright. Who's that then? Is that the Order of the Flaming Rose?
Knights of the Flaming Rose at a peace summit.
I wonder whose side they're on.
On that of whoever paid them.
So
Any
who
idea
called
who
them?
might have summoned them?
Radovid, now the scum of the Order wear the Redanian coat of arms as they burn pyres. Witch hunts are their favorite pastime, or so I've heard.
Radovid witnessed what the Order did in Vizima. He saw the Grand Master's madness with his own eyes. Yet he gave them a new home. For a good reason, I expect.
That's easy. He needed a whip against Isleheart.
Okay.
They've made camp outside the city walls. Means they're not here in an official capacity.
Are they on vacation?
Maybe they just don't want to stand out.
Isleheart has a dragon up her sleeve. Radovid has invited a unit of the Order's knights.
Don't forget Sheila and Henselt.
It should be an interesting peace summit.
Definitely.
You shouldn't let them see you.
I know. To them, a good elf is a dead elf.
It's not because you're an elf. It's because you're Iorveth.
I'll try to enter the city through the caves. I'd advise you to do the same.
The knights will know I'm wanted. You know of a passage?
I know of a cave nearby. There are many ways to enter Loch Muin, my friend. If Radovid has summoned the Order, I'm certain the others have brought their armies as well. The city must be full of soldiers. All of them sitting as if on a witch's bomb, waiting for a spark. But that may be to our advantage. If the rulers have holed themselves up in camps, it should be easy to move about between them.
Let's go before we get noticed.
Interesting. Now, with the Order of the Flaming Rose, if in the first game Siegfried survives, you can actually go and speak to him now. At least you could on Roach's path. I presume you can't on Iorveth's path. It's interesting, because on Roach's path, you just kind of wander right in. So I'm very interested in seeing how the rest of this plays out. Because Roach's was very much the future of Temerian. How is that
Good
going?
you're here. Look what I found.
Keep your distance.
On Arrakis.
Already forgotten that a similar creature hung around my cave.
No? I remember. It's fine. We'll, however, murder them all. Oh, we went jump. Okay. Good job, Iorveth. Nice jump.
I'm too old for this.
Right. Kill that. Get rid of the warriors. Okay. I like this cave a lot better than the ones in Vergen. You can actually see inside. It's like, you know, a trip down memory lane for each enemy you just fought. There we go. That's what I was after. That's what we're going to do. I just refused to grab the harpy loot because of how many harpies I killed previously. Right. Arrakis should be fairly easy to fight given how, you know, easily we took down the first one and we weren't even, like, we were the same level. I'm gonna fight these ones. Iorveth can fight the Arrakis. Oh, hey. There we go. You got it. Yeah, I'll have the loot, please. You're actually worth the loot, though. Maybe? That's in Dragon loot. No loot from the Arrakis? Weird, unless it's like pushed forward. Nah, it's probably in the wall. Oh, well, Iorveth, is it this way you want to go? That seems reasonable. Okay. I thought that was a bit we could climb up. So I was like, if Iorveth's not going there, I thought, oh, there's where the loot is. Okay. We good?
There's a forested valley on the other side of the city, once teeming with wildlife. It's now dead. The royal delegations arrived here that way.
Okay, fair enough. I want this loot, Iorveth. I'm sorry. Hope you're all right.
I know.
I just need it for my
That's
Witcher
why we went
potions.
around. What exactly killed the Vrans?
As the years went by and the climate turned colder, the Vrans had less and less food. Their hunters descended to the lowlands where they encountered the first human settlers and their plagues, typhus, dysentery, and pneumonia. The Vrans began to fall ill.
What are the brands? That's a lack of it knowledge. I assume they're like elves or something, or like a sect of elves. I'm not sure. An elven civilization. Makes sense. Let me at the harpy loot. Give me the sword.
They tried to save themselves,
Get it
building
off.
an aqueduct and sewers that rivaled today's. But it grew colder, and the canals remained frozen for most of the year.
Okay.
When the elves arrived, they encountered only ghosts, a dead city falling into ruin. The Enshe rebuilt it, restored its former beauty. Humans did not arrive here for many more years. Marshal Radovid then swiftly proved himself more deadly than all diseases combined. He attacked at night, murdering all the city's inhabitants. Most families died in their homes. The fires raged on for days.
Dragon fire can turn a city into a flaming tomb much quicker than Radovid's arsonists. Philippa has a hold over Saskia, and she's not afraid to use her. We need to hurry. We're in Loch
So
Muir.
yeah.
We're on the fringes somewhere. We should find what we came for nearer the main quarters.
Let's go.
Still don't know what the Vran are, because they're obviously not elves, because he said then the elves came, so that means the elves were not here. Interesting. Okay. Can we just go in? that alright? Come on, Iorveth? Yeah. Just be careful. Don't know what's around here. Oh. Well, I have some idea about what's around here now. These are the ones that are immune to everything, I believe. Gwen. Dodge. Not immune to bombs. There we go. Nice. I think we're good. Nope, we're not good. Not good at all. I love how much more distance. I forgot we got the roll travel speed increase. It's actually crazy good. Nice. You okay there, Iorveth? Grab that. Okay. Not sure if we need gargoyle loot, but we'll pick it up until we know otherwise. I assume we need it for the armor for this segment. For this act. Yeah. Okay. A little quick save. I think we're good. I don't think it'll make us fight too much more before we get in. Yeah, that's a door. That's a leaving combat door, I think. Okay. Iorveth, please. Stop shutting doors in my face. So I believe if we look right, we'll see the Order of the Flaming Rose. That's where we've come. Well, that's, I think, where they were. We have snuck our way all the way in here. I don't suppose we're going to be welcome either, because, like, Saskia and Philippa aren't going to be happy about us. Radovid might be okay about me. I don't know.
They gagged Philippa in the nick of time. She almost cast a spell. Rotting in the Redanian dungeon now in special shackles.
Radovid's right to show the witches their place.
I wonder what they'll do to her. Either the executioner or the monsters will have their fun. They say Logmuin's dungeons are full of scum of all kinds.
No idea what they locked her up for, but every sorceress is guilty of something.
True enough. Not likely to see anyone weeping for her.
A dungeon befits Philippa Eilhart very well, though gallows would be even better.
If they killed her, you can forget about healing Saskia.
They must guard her as heavily as the Emperor's bedchamber. We'll not get in there.
I'm in no hurry to visit the Emperor's bedchamber, but we've got to get into the dungeon.
Look for a passage through the sewers. I'll locate Eilhart's quarters. If she didn't expect to be arrested, I may find something interesting there.
You could try the letting them arrest me
I can think
plan.
of a quicker way into the dungeon than the sewers. I just need to get arrested.
They'll take your weapons and put you in shackles, though there is some chance you'll wind up in Philippa's cell.
I'll manage. Wandering through the tunnels would take too much time.
Let's go then.
I'll find Philippa. You search her quarters.
Right. We learned a lot the last time we browsed through her things. Vafail, Gwynblade.
Vafail. Okay. Well, I have two options. I can sneak through the sewers, or I can just get the guards' attention. It's a tough one. I'll grab that. So I can't head that way. No. Now if I go this way, does that work? Is the way to the sewer?
Damn it!
Oh, God. Gargoyles. No, actually, I'm intrigued. What happens if we just, like, reveal ourselves? Hey, guys. Oh, you got me. Just make sure to put that sword somewhere, you know, with the rest of them.
You? Here?
Yeah, we've been here before. Hopefully we're not as long as that guy. Alright. They changed our haircut. That's barbaric. That's cruel and unusual punishment. They changed our haircut when they sent us to prison. No. They removed our tattoo as well.
What are you doing here?
I worked awfully hard to see Philippa Eilhart in chains.
I doubt you'll be so witty once we're standing side by side on the scaffold.
Unlike you, I've done nothing that would get me hanged.
To them, you're a kingslayer. I assure you, Radovid's torturers will make you admit to anything, even intercourse with trolls.
Well, you know, I've dealt with Radovid before.
Radovid's no idiot. He knows I'm innocent. Besides, I helped him once.
Radovid is a politician. He'd gladly show the world he's an avenger of fallen kings.
Sure, but before he does that, he'll gladly hear about your exploits in Vergen.
By aiding the rebels, I weakened Henselt's position, and that's of paramount importance. Radovid is king of the hill. He has the deciding vote during the summit, thanks, among others, to me.
Is that why he dumped you in this dungeon?
This, Witcher, is a little misunderstanding.
Uh-huh. So, Saskia's a
Did you
dragon.
know from the start that Saskia was a dragon?
I had suspected she was not what she seemed to be for some time, though I did not learn the truth until she fell poisoned and I could examine her thoroughly.
I've seen the list of antidote ingredients. Not a word about the Rose of Remembrance.
Well, we all prefer to have loyal allies. The Rose of Remembrance is very powerful. Even as a she-dragon, Saskia could not resist my spell.
Why don't you summon her? You could use some help now.
Dimeritium blocks all magic, telepathy included.
Someone's coming.
Your Majesty.
So, Philippa...
I've waited long for this meeting. You left Redania so suddenly I had no chance to give you the send-off you so richly deserved.
Your Majesty, I fail to understand why I have been arrested. I've done nothing but serve Redania's interests, supporting the rebellion, undermining Henselt, risking my own reputation on your behalf.
I'm no longer the little boy who believed your every word.
Why do you do this, Radovid? I was there at your most trying hours. Without me, you would not be the man you are. I don't understand.
You understand very well. You conspired against my father Vizimir, and against me. The entire Redanian court once trembled in fear of Philippa Eilhart.
Untrue, sire. You must let me explain. What are your charges, your Majesty?
Ambassador.
Triss Marigold was kind enough to compile a list of persons making up the secret society known as the Lodge of Sorceresses. Some Nilfgaardian sorceresses were members as well, but you need not be bothered with them, my lady.
Triss, you're mad!
The Lodge ordered Demaven killed. It ordered Foltest killed. I suspect you played a part in my father's death. And if I released you from the Dimeritium, you'd kill me too. You're finished, Eilhart. There will be a trial, due process, everything as it should be. But know that you shall not wriggle out of this. You shall be convicted of conspiracy, treason, and regicide. They'll rip your flesh from you in bits before they burn you at the stake. Throughout my childhood, I felt your cold stare on the back of my neck. When I issued orders, my subjects would search with their eyes for Philippa Eilhart's gesture of consent. The entire court at Tretogor looked on as you humiliated me. All Redania laughed behind my back. You taught me to look everyone in the eye. Forced them to lower their gaze, do you remember? A king must never show weakness, uncertainty, you said. I've mastered that skill. Yet there is one I could never force to submit. You. You've one chance to shorten your suffering. Admit to everything, here and now in the Ambassador's presence. Look me in the eye and repent. Submit. As you wish. Torturer, put out those vile eyes.
You're making a grave error, sire.
Oh. Ugh.
We will talk again, witch. I refused to believe it when they told me Geralt of Rivia was in my dungeon. The Geralt I know wouldn't let himself be captured.
I was really hankering for a tour of your dungeon, sire.
What's so interesting about it?
The guests.
I apologize for the dismal company you're in, Witcher. Fortunately, Eilhart won't be with us much longer.
Can you let Triss go?
I beg your mercy, not for myself, but for Triss Merigold.
Your friend is now in Ambassador Fitz-Estelin's hands.
I know.
Oh dear.
But surely Shillard won't deny you a small favor, sire.
Forgive me, but I can't be sure that I won't require grander favors from Nilfgaard. The fate of entire nations will be decided in this city. Individuals are irrelevant.
Okay. So, the Lodge of Sorceresses? Want to tell us
The
more?
Nilfgaardian ambassador mentioned an organization of sorceresses. Just so happens I'm interested in the plans of this lodge.
Those plans should interest no one, because the lodge will soon cease to exist. I've nothing against you personally, Witcher, but you've gone from being an uninvited guest to being an awkward witness.
So, what do you plan to do
I
with
understand I'm in for an extended tour.
You certainly shan't leave here before the summit ends.
I'm flattered, sire, but you overestimate me if you think I could influence it in any way.
Politics is like a complicated puzzle. Every piece may prove useful, or equally useless, even harmful. A breakthrough awaits us here at Lochmuin, by my hand no less. This will be no second Thaned. Soon, everyone will learn what the Redanian king is capable of. You'll excuse me, but it's time for the summit.
My god.
Radovid is
Time for the
capable,
summit.
but too young. He has yet to understand that only the dead remain truly silent. Because Redania is doing Nilfgaard a favor, I feel obliged to help the king in return.
Oh. Well, that's not good. But yeah, if it's time for the summit, then this Act 3 on Iorveth's path is like 20 times shorter than it is on Roach's path. Okay. Let's continue with the leave
Let
Triss
Triss
alone.
go.
That would be foolish. If there truly is a place we go after leaving this Vale of Tears, you'll meet her there soon enough. Allow me to relieve the Redanian executioner.
What favor do you mean? You can tell me. Just like you said, the dead keep their secrets.
That's true, but I prefer to be cautious. I promise to reveal every last detail as soon as your body is cold. Pity you won't live to see it. Lochmuin's in for a huge surprise, both the mages and the kings.
Oh, well, Radovid's not gonna like that.
Nobody likes others to decide for them. That's especially true of kings.
You're dangerous, Witcher, and too independent. In time, Radovid will thank me, and he won't be alone. Kill him, but beware his sorcery.
Hold him, Hart.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, got the sword. Oh, I thought I was going right through his head for a second there. Roll, 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 roll. I was rolling before we even started, so.
For the Emperor!
around there. Get ourselves an Ard.
Get me out of here!
I need some answers first.
Let's just start with the first.
Where's Saskia?
When I was arrested, she was with Sheila. They must be on their way to the deliberations by now.
Okay. What's the spell
How does
do?
the spell work?
Saskia's will and mine are one. She cannot resist me. But fear not. There's no suffering involved. She merely believes me to be the most wonderful person in the world. As if she were in love. You know what's most beautiful? In spite of all this, she seems unchanged. She's retained her charm, her valor, her honor.
Uh-huh. So, yeah, Iorveth.
I didn't track you alone. Iorveth can't wait to see you again.
My death would change little. Iorveth and all like him have no right to judge others.
Okay. So, is Sheila
Was
telling
Schiller
the truth?
telling the truth about the lodge, the assassinations?
He said exactly what Radovid wanted to hear. Half-truths, musings stripped of context, which differ very little from lies.
Did Triss take part in all this?
She's clean in those terms. Innocent as a child, but only to a point. I assure you, she has not been honest with you about many other matters.
Why did all this happen? Murdering monarchs, what interests did it serve? I can't fathom.
Help me get out of here and I'll explain all and lift the spell from Saskia. Take these shackles
Yeah, sure you
off
will.
me and lead me to my house. I beg you. I'll tell you everything. Everything.
Yeah, okay. Just take off the shackles that make it so that I'm powerless, and I'll just help you. I won't use my powers, against you. Alright. So yeah, I'll put Triss in danger.
Clock's
if I help
ticking.
you.
Time is of the essence.
Why do you do this? Would you take vengeance on a blind woman?
Shillard said they've got Triss. I have to free her before they put out her eyes too.
Going to the Nilfgaardian camp is suicide.
And leaving a friend is villainy.
Only I know how to break the spell that holds Saskia. Get me out of here. If I die, she'll remain forever spellbound.
Uh-huh. I think we know that we have to help save Triss, but I think that Triss can survive. Triss has betrayed us a few times. Triss is, Triss and I have a complicated relationship in this game, right? But Saskia has been nothing but good to us. I mean, she's a little cold, but we did stab her in the face. I mean, she did try and kill us, but she also didn't know who we were. So, she didn't know that we were on her side. I think it's fair. Also, if we go and save Triss and Saskia gets in trouble, Iorveth will kill us. So,
but if you're lying to me...
Unbind me and lead the way. We must return through the sewers.
The shackles stay on, and you'll go first.
Shillard will raise the alarm.
No, he won't. We'll be long gone by the time he comes to.
Kill him.
I'm not
Yes.
into murdering unconscious old men. Lead on.
no. Kill him.
No tricks, Phil.
Yeah. It's just so that we don't lose all our health. Let's equip
I
both
want to get
swords.
out of here, and I want to live.
I believe that. Can you walk? Sure you won't faint on me?
I'll manage. Will you remove my shackles?
The manacles stay on.
Okay. Well, we'll just guide her down here. We had to go through the sewers, right? That'll be Iorveth then. No?
Vatgun!
That'll be
Came.
Iorveth then. Hey Iorveth, what's up? Not even gonna say anything about this whole situation?
Who did this to her?
It was Radovid's way of thanking her for the care she provided him when he was a child.
I saw him with his army on his way to the talks, whistling a tune.
Get me out of here!
Shut up, witch! You're alive only because you're still needed.
Philippa's promised to help us in exchange for her freedom.
And you believe her?
Know a better way to free Saskia?
Let's see if Alhart's okay.
Got the strength to walk, Eilhart?
I must find it.
What state is Saskia in now?
I've ordered her to carry out Sheila's bidding until I return.
Great.
Oh dear.
And Sheila will be at the talks?
Yes. She's probably there already, making certain the Lodge's plans do not fall through.
What are the Lodge's plans? That's a good
What's
question.
Sheila supposed to safeguard?
The restitution of the Council and Conclave, and the creation of a strong, independent state with Saskia as its leader.
With what aim?
As a bulwark, a defense against Nilfgaard. After years of chaos and destruction, the time has come to build. We wish to rule, yes. Where is the fault in that? Everyone wants to rule. And I know how to do that. Better than any other monarch in this city.
You can't hope to win the common folk's trust. Humans will never accept a sorceress queen.
Non-humans won't either, given what that old hag Finderbear has achieved.
They all believe in Saskia. They all trust her. The girl is a born leader, yet she has no political instincts. She's charismatic but not cunning, courageous but not fierce. She is just but lacks the required cruelty.
She is your very opposite.
Perhaps. Together we would be unstoppable.
Okay. So, you did use me. Quite severely.
What would you have done if Saskia hadn't been poisoned? If a certain foolish witcher hadn't gathered the potion ingredients?
I would have sought other means, but I couldn't miss that opportunity.
Okay. So she didn't... I think we've confirmed she did not poison Saskia. So I think we're actually good on the killing Stennis part. Okay.
Did you order Foltest murdered?
No!
Shillard claimed that Triss testified.
Triss doesn't know what she's talking about. The Lodge exists, and Triss has lost our trust. All that is true. But Foltest's assassination? That was not my order.
Okay. So, how do we free her from the spell?
How do we free Saskia?
I have charmed a dagger with a counterspell. You must thrust it into the she-dragon's heart.
You mean your heart, witch? Do you mock us?
There is no other way. She must be struck with surgical precision, otherwise the counterspell won't work. All the blade's runes must touch blood, and its point must pierce a chamber of her heart.
We'll need to hold her down somehow.
Hold down a dragon? This is ridiculous. She's lying, Geralt. I don't trust her. Why would she even need this dagger? In a minute we'll hear that she planned to free Saskia herself.
Any time you cast a spell or a curse, you must have a counterspell at the ready. It's a basic rule of magic. I prepared the dagger just before I cast the spell, in case anything went awry.
A basic rule, but I don't know many mages who follow it. Where's the dagger?
My quarters. In Geoffrey Monk's former home, inside a well-secured chest.
I know the house.
Iorveth,
let's go.
Know any way to get to Philippa's quarters unnoticed?
Through this sewer. We may encounter monsters, but we'll gain a lot of time.
Keep an eye on her. I'll go ahead.
Okay. So. It's very, very different than the first.
There's something in there.
It's very, very different than the other
This
path.
place earlier.
Knowing you, it's probably a damsel in distress. Don't worry. Let me check.
That's a lot of rock. Nice. Ow. We're dead. Please tell me I quick saved at the end of the conversation. Because I didn't. My god, that was a lot of rot fiends. I was thinking 3 rot fiends? Oh, yeah, that's not a problem. It did quick save, nice. Nor you, it was a damsel in distress.
There's something in
Ready for that line again?
I avoided this place earlier.
Knowing you, it's probably a damsel in distress. That's all right. Don't worry. Let me check. Die.
Roll. Roll. Straight through. Roll. Roll. Nice. Okay. Yeah, oh, that's awful. Where they spawned and where I was not great there. Okay, you know, let's play it a little bit safer. I don't know how we can play it much safer. I think probably just bomb them until they die. Seems like the safest way of doing it. Okay. Yeah. Wait for a Vicar to come back. Yeah, something damsel in distress.
I avoided this place earlier.
Knowing you, it's probably a damsel in distress. That's alright. I'm not afraid of the glory. Let me check.
It's fine. It's thought I had Gwen on. Apparently not. That's the problem about rot fiends, is they jump in your face, so bombs aren't that effective against them. I saw that we lost Gwen, so I was trying to avoid getting caught. Nice. Oh, we got just jumped on by 2 of them. Okay. Yeah. This fight's real difficult because of the size of the room. Trying to figure out how we deal with that. I think Gwen again is the right choice. Yeah. Oh, you know what how we deal with that? We're doing compulsion, because then we get our swallow bonus.
There's something in there.
That'll do it.
I avoided this place earlier.
Yeah.
Knowing you, it's probably a damsel
earlier.
in distress. That's alright. I'm not afraid of the glory.
We can also take another character one. Do we take an extra one fleet foot, or do we go like up this way? We could head in for the next vitality and the damage reduction, stacking on our previous damage reduction, or we can just get 200% in battle. I think we take 200% movement. Okay, little quick save. Sword, Gwen, door. I'll pretty much do it for us.
Die.
Now the damage we're doing to these ones is about the damage that we were doing to the little rockets. Pretty good. We can also jump like the entire room's distance in one bound. Fantastic. I just imagine how useful it's going to be if we fight a boss that's got like mechanics like the Karen. I don't know if we will. I know what you fight on Roach's path. I don't know if we're going to fight on this path. Right out that way. Okay, Gwen. Roll. Oh, no! I thought we killed that one, and then it just jumps on us. Oh. Ah, dear. It's such a difficult little fight, because you're constantly getting flanked. Oh, dear. I like it, though. This is much better than, like, the fights that we got at the end of last stack.
Wonder how many more will turn out.
It's my skill level. It's like, how can I dodge out of the way with what the build I've chosen? Nice. Okay, first time you kill one, summons the rest. It's fine. It's fine. Did we hit it? Nice. When? How could they even all fit in this room? I've done it.
What
Okay.
guarantee do I have that you'll set me free?
None.
If your dagger fails to work, or Saskia perishes from the blow, you'll be next. And be assured, it will not be a quick death.
You dream of that, don't...
This place looks just like the last.
Same stench, too. Wait here.
After the loot, please. No loot. Okay. Well, next one. The long corridor. Is it? No, it's the same kind of thing. It's the exact same setup. Actually, oh god. Just using the bomb there to get us like a gap. That's gonna do it. Nice. Wait through the center. Keep going in at them. I think I got it. I think I got how to fight these guys. We're good.
Slow down. I can't keep up this pace.
The sooner you give us the dagger, the sooner you can lick your wounds, bitch.
Pain-killing spells require focus and precision. I cannot manage one now.
Die from the pain, then. Rest assured, no one will help you, nor weep for you. Keep moving.
Okay.
Geralt, you'd best check the room before we enter. I don't like this.
Neither do I.
Okay. Anybody here? Oh, this is just asking for someone to be the other side of that door.
Damn monsters.
Alright, yeah. You know what? Yeah, berserk. Wow, I deserved that for what I just did there. We actually killed that one in one hit. We got the insta-kill on it. Ow. Catch me if you can. Well, you can't. You don't move as quickly as I do. It's fine. You don't need to. So, did Philippa try and kill us there? I don't know if she did. What have we got through here? We got a chest, which has dragon scales in it.
Remove the dimeritium.
Okay. Her notes and some orange. What do her notes say? Top V. Alright, I see. It's a puzzle. So, we head this way. What else have we got in this room? We got some gargoyle stuff. That's fine. Looks like there's some more gargoyle stuff underneath there. It's a way that we can leave. I don't really want to do that. Monstrum or Portrayal of Witchers. Okay. What have we got upstairs? That's a puzzle.
Is this the chest?
Describe it.
It's heavy, covered in runes. There's a circle and candles on the floor.
Yes, the very chest in which Geoffrey Monk kept his most valuable treasures. The dagger's inside.
How do we bloody open it?
The candles must be lit in a specific order. I figured it out. My notes are downstairs. After that, a simple spell will suffice. Remove my shackles.
Geralt, do you know this ritual?
Only a mage can perform it.
Shut up!
I'll light the candles, then we'll remove the dimeritium.
Seems like a plan. So, one, we get to level up again, which is nice. It's level 32. We're just gaining levels non-stop. Okay, do we take the less backstab damage? Now, I don't really need the less backstab damage, but the logic would be it gets us towards Whirl. But I think Whirl is only useful earlier in the game. I don't think it's actually that useful to us now. I don't think any of that's useful to us. I think the tough guy is useful to us. What do we still have in alchemy that we haven't taken? Cancer mutagens, don't need. Synthesis, don't need. Specialist oils, don't really need. Taster, don't really need, I guess. Vigor regeneration when poisoned, I don't really care. Chance of insta-kill when poisoned, don't actually care. Adrenaline regeneration, I'm not entirely sure what Berserk Stance even does. So, I don't care. So yeah, I think we're done there. Is there anything that's early on the magic tree that we want? Ard level 2, don't care. Sign damage, just increased in an Axie. Not really don't care on that side. So, we could take the speed of vigor regeneration in combat, then get ourselves into damage reduction. I think that's probably the best one that we need. We could head in this way though and get the backstab and then sword damage into Whirl. Yeah, it's just not worth it for Whirl, is it? At this point, it's just not worth it. Yeah, I think we take the vigor regeneration in combat. There we go. We'll grab it. Right. So, we need to light the candles in a specific order. Well, let me just have a look at our book here. It's greater power mutagen. That's actually crazy good. We should put that on ourselves. Can we do that now? I think we can do mutagens now without having to rest. No, we can't. Okay. Well, we'll go into the character screen so that we can assign our mutagens. So this one, well, let's go this one. It doesn't really matter. Greater power. So that just means we do 3 to 6 more damage, just permanently, no matter what weapon, no matter what. That's good. Okay. Little quick save. Inventory. Her notes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's let's work it out like this. So the first one is a circle, and then we do the middle. There we go.
Wrong sequence.
Try again.
Ow. That was real sore. So it wasn't that one, huh? Well, I guess we have to wait for our health to come back. We should probably Quen if we're doing it then. Let's just have a quick look at the thing. So it's not the first one, obviously. What? Bottom left, top right. Unless we've got to rotate this so that they all work. No, we can't do that. So, bottom left, top right. Yeah, okay, I think I know which way it's going. So it's that one. That one. I don't know if there's a way that we're meant to have worked this out, like which ones we'd to use out of the 3. Don't know why Philippa wouldn't just tell us. But whatever. Is it this one?
They went out.
Okay. When? It's got to be the last one on the list then. Right. Which is... There we go. Bottom right. Top left. Top right. Bottom left. Middle.
It worked.
Now unshackle me. I'll open the chest with a spell.
Oh, I'm trapped in
Neither
here.
of us can utter it.
It's not something you learn in a moment. A trained mage is needed to cast spells. The candles are lit. We need to hurry. Do as I say before I lose consciousness.
Try anything clever and you will die.
Okay.
Sidasido, Isenduai. You can lift the spell binding her, but she will never be human.
She's more than a Dwan. Someone who restored hope to the Enshe.
She's a monster. If you think she can rule a realm of humans and elves herself.
Face it, Devian!
You'll suffer the consequences of your foolishness.
Look out, Geralt! Ah!
So, yeah, she's ran away as an owl. And as some big monster. Appreciate it, Philippa. At least we get to move out of the hell. Elemental. We had an entry on these guys. What did it say? I remember. No, it's not in here. It's in our character. We go to attributes, knowledge, elementals. Earth elementals. Okay. Cannot be poisoned or blooded. Best summon a team of dwarven miners. Has no weakness. Can be beaten. Well, Ogre.
Look out!
Okay. Oh, is that Philippa dropping things in from above us? I like it. We fought this type of enemy before.
Barrier. I can't penetrate it.
Yep. Oh, good job, Elemental.
Look out!
I think you can get me. Definitely. Good job. We got it.
Amazing fight, Gwynblade! Get the dagger and let's get out of here!
Got the dagger. Let's get out of here.
This blade will do the trick.
A strange weapon. Never seen anything like it. I hope it works. Too bad Eilhart won't tell us anything more.
Okay. Well, Philippa did fly away.
Will be far away by now. She was in pain. Let's hope that kept her honest.
She's bound to recover quickly and promptly return to conspiring.
She's out of the game for now.
Okay. So we've got the rest of the lodge to worry about.
Keep in mind that the other sorceresses are here. Philippa may inform Sheila.
Or command the dragon.
I won't be surprised if I'm forced to fight Saskia. Confused by spells, she won't understand we want to help her.
You're probably right. But please don't kill her. Unless you must do so to save your own life.
Okay. So the monarchs and mages won't wait. Let's go join the talks.
Time to join the talks.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and see what we can expect.
Okay. I'm up for that. We get to level up. Which we will do right now. Get re-leveled twice again. Okay. Well, that's 100% 2 in the damage reduction tree. So now when we have a potion drunk, we take 40% less damage. That's real good. And we can get our we get this vitality one. We have even more vitality. So we have so much effective health. And then if we can get through here, we can get even more. I don't know what the max level. I think the max level I read was 37, which makes sense. I mean, we're level what, 34, and we were max level going into it from the previous section, so this makes a lot of sense. So we just got to talk to Iorveth. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the episode here. Thanks for watching, and next time we're going to end the game. I'll see you then. Goodbye.